Oh, here we go. Trying to find the lost treasure of Belmore Manor, Murphy McCallan followed the advice of a witch doctor and freed the ghost of Belmore Manor with a summoning spell. But in doing so, he has also released the ghost of the evil phantom, John Rackham. Now locked inside the house, Murphy's only hope is to break Abigail Belmore, the ghost bride, out of the love spell Rackham placed her under. To do this, he needs to remind her of the last happy moment and retrieve the 5 wedding items he can see in her mirror. Okay, so what we learned is that there was this company essentially, and it was run by this family, the Belmores. There's 3 brothers and their younger sister, Abigail. And she fell in love with a sailor, basically a commoner. And the brothers were like, you know what? We love our little sister, so we're fine with it. So Abigail and the sailor were going to get married, but on the day of the wedding, she ended up breaking it off, and the very same day decided to marry John Rackham, an officer in the company. And then as they were getting married, something happens, and there's like a giant like explosion, and everyone just disappears. And then like now it's like I don't know how long it is, but it's years later, and this island kind of just like stopped being like a tourist attraction, and it's just kind of like locals there, and that's it. And this guy is a tax auditor, I think, or something, or he was, and he went there searching for this treasure. Basically, the Belmores had like I guess all their money or whatever hidden, and so he went there looking for it, and he started to uncover like the mystery of what happened essentially. And then he got tricked, as you see here, into releasing the ghost. And now the evil guy is trying to, I guess, I don't know, I don't know exactly what he's trying to do, but he's trying to make something happen, and we're gonna stop him. All right, so I don't know. Right, I gotta find the 5 items. I should go look. Okay, so I need
It was
cake.
an untouched slice of wedding cake. It was a bridal veil made of delicate, intricately woven lace. It was a simple gold ring.
So gold ring, a slice of wedding cake, a wedding veil.
As I concentrated on the phonograph in the mirror, it began to sound like I could hear its music through the reflection itself.
What else
It
though
was the
is there?
wedding march. It was a
Flowers.
beautiful bouquet of roses.
Okay, so flowers, wedding veil, ring, and cake. And I guess this song? I guess I'm supposed to do this song or find the song, the record or whatever.
There was nothing I could do with the tabletop. The contrast between the bride and her reflection was clear. While the bride in front of me buried her face in sadness, her reflection was clearly at the dawn of the happiest day of her life. If only she knew what was to come.
This volume's kinda a little low. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta find flowers, wedding veil, cake, ring, and I don't know if I gotta find the
There
record
was
or what.
nothing I could. Excuse me. It was no use. She was in such a deep trance I
Yeah,
doubted if
of
she knew
course.
I was standing only feet away from her. The phonograph horn had snapped off the machine when I was flung out of the balcony doors.
So it's probably I think it went into the pond out front. Wait, but I can't leave. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's in this pond. How do I, here, maybe? No, why would it be there? It's outside in the pond, 100%.
I couldn't reach the toolbox from the balcony.
Why is this one broken? That's what I want to know. The railing is broken.
Whoa! As I rounded the corner of the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after decades of neglect. The ground was a long way down. From down on the balcony, the cable was out of reach.
Or, I have a bunch of items I can use, but let's see. I know where the ring is. That guy, the skeleton, had it.
That wasn't going to work.
Okay, so it's the ring, the wedding veil, the cake, the phonograph, and the roses.
Hey, Cordelia.
She gonna?
Oh, hello again, Mr. McCallan. Have you made the love antidote yet?
I'm working on it, even though I'm still not sure it's a good idea.
She her voice reminds me of someone. I don't know who. It's like another character, but I don't. So I need to be able to leave to get the ring, I think.
Do you know why I can't leave Belmore Manor?
We ghosts have been trapped here ever since the explosion, but I don't know why someone still living would be unable to leave.
I was able to get out the last time I was here. Even if it was via the balcony and into the pond. I don't want to try that again.
Something must be keeping you here now. Better hope it's not Mr. Rackham.
Why the hell not? Say there were rumors John Rackham used black
Did you
magic.
say there were rumors that John Rackham used
I
black
mean, I
magic?
got the
Oh,
gree-gree.
yes. All of the staff talked about it, even if we daren't mention it to the family. Crates and boxes delivered in the night, hidden from prying eyes, but not hidden well enough. We see what happens in this house. We hear the whispers in the night. We know.
I'm like, so I recognize her. Well, not her voice, but it sounds so similar.
Do you think the Belmore treasure is here in the house?
If it is, I've never seen it. But it is a big house. There are rooms I've never been in. Rooms I was forbidden to enter. Who knows what's in them?
It's gonna drive me crazy that I can't figure out who her voice sounds like.
The skeleton hanging from the tree outside. That's the sailor, isn't it?
What's left of him? I do hope it's a mess I don't have to tidy up.
Isn't the sailor's ghost trapped in the house too?
Oh no! He killed himself hours before the curse took hold. He will have long since passed over to the spirit realm. Lucky escape, some might say.
He was
Oh,
lucky
I'd
to be
say
so
lucky.
distraught he committed suicide?
It's better than being trapped in this house for eternity.
I guess, man. Would you rather be so like in despair that you hang yourself, or would you rather be trapped for eternity in a house? I mean, I guess it depends, right? Like what you're able to do. Because I mean, she was literally out here folding laundry and shit. So I assume that means you can interact with the world, right? I wasn't paying attention. It might have just been ghost laundry or something. Or maybe it was like just going through the motions. But like if you're trapped in a house for eternity and you're able to like either interact with stuff or like perform like actions in the ghost world or whatever that mimic the real world, and it's probably not so bad. You could just play fucking video games.
How did Abigail and the sailor meet?
It was aboard one of the Belmore ships. Miss Belmore was never one to be caged up inside the house, always wanting to go away on her brother's voyages. But they were a good deal older than her, and very protective after they all lost their parents. So she made a plan to stow away.
Did she manage to do it?
No, she was caught mere hours before the ships left port from Dead Nettle, covered over in spare sail.
Who discovered her?
That young sailor. I don't think she was best pleased that he had to tell her brothers, and he did, but she didn't hold it against him. Instead, he told her of the voyages on each return to Dead Nettle, and as the months progressed, she took more and more of a liking to him. I suppose fate will always bring two soulmates together, even when they least expect it.
And that's how they fell in love.
The young sailor promised that one day they would explore the world together. But until that day arrived, he would carry her in his heart on every voyage he undertook. He carved a wooden compass, split it into two pieces, and they each carried one, promising that despite their time apart, the necklace would be reunited once they were back together. Ah, how romantic.
That is pretty romantic.
How did the Belmore's parents die?
A shipwreck off the southeastern coast. 28 perished, with just one survivor.
Who was the survivor?
Why? It was Mr. Rackham.
Wait, what?
Do you know what happened to the Belmore brothers?
That certainly is a mystery, isn't it? But I'm afraid I don't know. My duties were to help Miss Belmore, while Mrs. Craddock dealt with the masters.
Although what?
I did see Master Xavier on the day he died.
What was Xavier doing on the day he died?
Preparing for an expedition. He'd been given a birthday present not long before, an old pirate map of Devil's Rock that he'd hung over the fireplace in his bedroom. And on the map, marked in red, an X marks the spot.
Pirate treasure? On Devil's Rock?
I doubt the treasure even came into it. A cove on Devil's Rock, where no one has stepped foot in over 100 years. That'd be like a moth to a flame for Master Xavier. He left before dawn, and then never came back.
Who gave him the present?
I expect
Rackham.
you can guess.
Okay, so he basically killed them off. But why? Like, what would it matter? Like, if he's using, like, black magic or something, why would it matter?
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It gets pretty boring after 30 years trapped here. You're much more exciting to watch.
Hey, I got something else exciting we can do. These are probably locked, right?
The door was locked.
Yeah, look, she's messing with stuff.
The door was locked.
Yeah, so if you're like trapped in this house forever and it's like modern day with stuff, you just like play games and shit. Why would I be able to look at the
I
curtains?
looked behind the curtains, but there was nothing there.
What is that? Oh, it's a globe. Fireplace. Oh, it takes you back to the beginning, probably. Feather duster.
You can't have that. I might be needing it later.
I didn't need to move the cart.
Maybe I do.
I considered picking up a sheet and draping it over me, but there were enough ghosts in the house already.
Okay, so now where do I go? So this leads to the front, yeah, the grand hall. And these are just the same exit. Rise corridor, east corridor. Go to the east corridor. Xavier, I don't know who, and the other guy.
The door was locked. The
They're
door
all
was
locked.
locked.
This
The door
Rackham?
was locked. There was nothing.
What the? You little shit.
Haha, the look on your face.
What are you doing? Oh, you could have scared me to death.
Imagine how cool that would be,
I don't think I'd be very happy about that.
baby. Who are you anyway?
My name's Murphy
Who the hell
McCallum.
cares,
I'm
man?
a guest. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian Polk.
The little boy puffed out his chest with a grin that would make the Cheshire Cat jealous. What were you doing in the trunk?
That music is loud.
See, that stuffy old vicar challenged me to a game and hasn't found me in more than 33 years.
Don't you know it's dangerous to shut yourself up in places like that? You could have gotten locked in.
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. I think the latch closed on me while I was inside. Still, it's the worst that could happen. I'm already dead.
I guess, bro.
See you around.
Bye.
Hold on, I gotta throw the audio. Alright, let's talk to him again.
Hello, Seb.
What are you looking so
What are
pleased
you
about?
looking so pleased about?
I'll have a new toy to play with later tonight. A brand new Guggenhoser Model 5 wind-up tin boat. I'm going to play
No
with it in
way,
the
a
bathroom down the
Guggenhoser Model
hall.
That's
5.
funny. I know a little girl who accidentally got one of those for her birthday today.
Yeah, funny that.
The boy pulled an expression that made him look slicker than a politician in an oil spill.
So he knows a Mallory Wisp.
You've been in that chest for 33 years?
On and off. That's got to make me a hide-and-seek champion. This house is amazing for it. Before I climbed in the chest, I must have explored every room in the house. The ones that aren't locked, at least.
Wouldn't he be able to... He's a ghost, right? Couldn't he just go into every room?
You haven't seen the Belmore treasure while you've been exploring, have you?
There's a treasure here, like pirate treasure.
That's what the stories say.
And you believe them? I thought kids were supposed to be the gullible ones.
Hey, shut up!
It exists.
Why not?
Because if it did, I would have found it by now.
I guess. Or, well, yeah, I guess.
This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
Sure, I know Princess Stink.
She was getting a tin boat too.
I know. I swapped over the pages in the toy catalogue, so she ordered the wrong thing. She'll get fed up with it, and I'll get to play with it instead.
Well, that wasn't a nice thing to do.
Nice guys finish last. That's what my father says.
He's right. How are you and Mallory able to... Wait, what is this guy, Sebastian something again?
How are you and Mallory able to talk? You're a ghost and she's...
A flesh bag.
Right.
A blood pumper, an air guzzler, a bone puppet, a muscle wriggler.
Hey, I get the idea. How come you can talk to her?
Jeez.
Children aren't so close-minded, I guess. Plus, she's the only person brave enough to come up to the house.
Bro, what is it with little kids and, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them, man. Him and that little girl just talking mess.
Are you here for the wedding?
Do you think I dress like this for fun? I look ridiculous.
I thought you might be the mayor of Munchkinland.
My mum made me dress like this. What's your excuse?
Bro, both these little kids kind of piss me off.
Do you know the man in the portrait behind you?
I don't want to look at it. Gives me the creeps.
It's John Rackham, isn't it?
Shh! Mum says we're not allowed to say his name.
You should have seen that little girl I was talking to earlier. Oh my, she was a demon.
See you around, kid.
Bye.
Hello, Sebastian. What do you know about Rackham?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know something, don't you?
I can't tell you. I'd get in trouble.
I won't say a word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
That's ironic, given the circumstances, but sure.
We came to the house a few months before the wedding was supposed to happen. My dad's a lawyer for the Belmore Trading Company. A real important one. But oh boy, is that stuff boring. I was sneaking around, you know, just exploring the house. And I saw him, that man. He was talking to one of the Mr. Belmores. The one that wore the white coat.
Cecil Belmore, the scientist?
Yeah, he said he was going to his laboratory, but where it was hidden was a secret. I thought I could follow him.
Did you have any luck?
Not really, because I wasn't the first. That man, he was following him too, in secret. I kind of got too scared to keep going once I saw him.
What scared you?
I saw something. I saw something the scary man was carrying.
What was he carrying?
A dagger.
A dagger?
See you around, kid.
Bye.
Alright, so... I don't... Okay. I guess I had to go through, like, the kitchen or something. Doesn't tell me where these go. There's like the what's it called? Ballroom? Bro, I love piano, man. Piano and violin are probably like my two favorite instruments. At least when it comes to like classical music.
The shield was out of reach, but I didn't plan on jousting with any knights that day anyway.
Okay, so I gotta remember, I need the veil, I need the cake, the ring, the roses, and the phonograph.
Good evening. My name is Murphy McCallan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name. Pianist for hire is the game. Got any events coming up that you can use a pianist at? I do weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work? Isn't being a ghost an impediment?
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
But you're trapped in the house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here, but Belmore Manor makes a lovely venue.
Wait. Does that mean he comes and goes? Oh, right.
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally. I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be. Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime at time and a half. So far, we're 30-something years past my original end time.
Is there much to spend your money on when you're dead?
They say you can't take it with you. But I don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so why not find out?
Okay, well.
You don't seem to have much of an audience.
Most have gone through to the ballroom for the waltz. Still, at least it means I don't have the Southern Belle from hell hovering over me.
Who's that?
You'll know when you see her.
You a local to
Are
Devil's
you
Rock?
local to Devil's Rock?
No, New Orleans born and bred. Hard to grow up in the Big Easy and not
New
fall in love
Orleans?
with this music. Street performers in the French Quarter, brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the air down there.
So what brought you here?
Work. Figured I'd play a few gigs, make some cash. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta.
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the Calliope Theater. It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation, that place was falling apart. 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle of Claire de Lune. Pianist and piano
Claire
fell straight to the floor
de
into the
Lune.
basement.
Ouch.
Physically, he was fine. Emotionally, devastated for months.
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
Claire de Lune is Chopin, right?
Yardley Belmore was a performer too, wasn't he?
And more. Writer, director, producer, philanthropist. He's the one that bought the Calliope, fixed her up, and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on real shows.
Real shows?
Yeah, before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely on sponsorships. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything. With conditions.
Conditions?
The shows had to be on brand. Before Yardley put a stop to it, we were looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season. Romeo and Baguette, A Midsummer Night's Cream Cake, and Much Ado About Muffins.
What happened to Yardley Belmore?
Do you know what happened to Yardley Belmore?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see him alive.
Oh, really?
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished
Probably
rehearsing.
Raccoon.
What were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring something new to the story. This fella was telling him about a place he'd found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo and Juliet's tragic finale, played out in the Capulet tomb, the star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then, well, after that, no one ever saw him again.
Do you know who the man he was talking to was?
Rackham, I think you
Yeah,
call him.
of course.
Don't know where his interest in the theater came from all of a sudden. I'd never seen him in any performances.
Okay, so far, I think it was Xavier was the first one. He apparently gave him a map that led to like pirate treasure. Chances are that was a trap. And then now Yardley Belmore, he's like, hey man, I got a freaking real life tomb we could go to carry out a play. And so that was probably a trap. And then what was the other one? Cecil, the scientist, was talking to him, but I don't remember what it said. He was talking to him about like going to his lab, which was like hidden somewhere. And then he said the little kid said something about having a dagger. I probably killed him.
Do you know where I could get some wedding music?
I take request. It's part of my contract for the wedding. What are you after?
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Belmore, upstairs in her bedroom.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no chance I can move this piano up to the second floor.
Record, man.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
Without knowing what it was, I didn't want to break it. I wondered if the pianist knew more about it. The pianist wouldn't have been happy with me rifling through his belongings. My piano repertoire consisted only of a few bars of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I thought it best not to inflict that upon anyone. Good evening, Ezra.
Hello, Murphy.
What's the machine next to your piano?
That's my ticket out of hustling, a phonograph recorder.
Of course it is.
Compose and record a hit song. Something that'll sweep the nation, like those guys on Tin Pan Alley. I can record and release a song all across the country, and people will be able to hear me live in their living room.
But you're not live, or living.
That'll be how I market myself. Anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you the time of day if you don't have some way of standing out. If I'm dead, it's better to be composing than decomposing.
How does the machine work?
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax. Keep an ear out for me in a year's time.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
Okay, so I still need
To use the recording machine, I needed a record with a fresh...
fresh layer of wax, you say.
I took the record from the recording machine. With its outer coating worn away with age, it wasn't in a state to record onto.
Okay, so I need to find wax. Hold on one second. Bro, I freaking love piano. Alright, we need to find wax. A garden. Rose?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not,
Why not?
bro?
You're still flesh and blood, aren't you?
That's right.
Nothing to be ashamed of. But you'll end up see-through blue like me if one of those thorns nicks you. And don't try cutting them. Even so much as a snap, and it releases a toxin so deadly you'll be on the ground within 3 minutes. Certainly keeps things exciting, doesn't it?
Ah, that's what this sign
The
is
macabre
for.
warning was definitely serving a purpose where it was. I decided to leave it there.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna need like
Watch out for
pesticide.
that vine down there. Little bugger was trying to make a break for it earlier.
Oh, okay. Will do. I didn't have the slightest idea what the gardener was warning me about. Like a snake coiling around its prey, it soon became apparent.
Step on it.
Help!
What's all the fuss about?
This vine's got me. It won't let go.
Oh, she likes you, she does.
Well, the sentiment isn't mutual.
I've never seen the plant so attached to someone before.
That's exactly the problem. Its hold was getting tighter.
This guy's not helping at
I
all.
was dragged into the flower beds. Help! How do I get it off of me?
Oh, I'm not sure. Never used to be this friendly.
Bro, come on.
I tried to shake the vine from my leg, but every wriggle just encouraged it to wrap itself tighter.
Nothing but like,
The fountain had long run dry, and the cracked, dusty basin was empty.
whack, what? I'm sorry, Vine.
Well, you didn't need to do that. I wasn't planning on doing the pruning till tomorrow.
What was that?
Just a Devil's Rock creeper. They do seem to have gotten a lot more active since I was last tending the garden, though.
First, the animals on this island had tried to eat me. Now, I was finding out the plants wanted a nibble too.
Alright, well, how... I need like, pesticide probably.
I couldn't see anything I could do with the statue. I couldn't see anything alive in the plant pot.
Let's just talk to
Good
this
evening.
guy. Maybe he knows.
Pleasure to meet you, young man. I'm Rupert Riddle. I'm the gardener for the Belmore estate. And whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Murphy McCallan, pleased to meet you.
Do excuse the state of the conservatory. After 30-odd years without so much as a pruning or watering, it's taken on a mind of its own. Don't be telling the Horticultural Society or I'll be having my golden trowel taken off me.
You've won awards for your gardening?
Oh yes, this conservatory is rather famous. Welcome, Murphy, to the Poison Garden.
Poison?
Alright, sorry. Why would the Belmore brothers want the poison
Why
garden?
would the Belmore brothers want a poison garden?
Academic interests, prestige, and morbid curiosity, I should think. Master Cecil liked to study them. Master Xavier used to collect them on his expeditions. And Master Yardley, well, he just liked the theatricality of it all.
Isn't it dangerous?
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it? A few berries of deadly nightshade could kill a person, or cure their headache. Hemlock killed Socrates, but I used it to treat my arthritis. These plants may be dangerous, but that's because they're powerful and mysterious.
From medicine to murder.
Exactly. The power to heal and the power to kill. That's what makes them so interesting.
Remind me never to get on the bad side of a florist.
Yep. What about it reminds me of what's that movie? Little Shop of Horrors, I think. Right? That the one? With the fucking plant that eats people. Yeah. Anyways. What's the secret to growing your
What's
garden?
the secret to growing your garden?
Plants need the same things as you and me, they do. Food, water, sunlight, and someone to chitter-chatter with.
You talk to your plants?
And sing.
What kinds of songs do poisonous plants like?
Vaudeville, mainly. Ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ay always goes down a treat. Ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ay. I'm with plants all the day. To sing's the only way to grow my shrub display. Vegetation brings elation to me.
I don't know about the plants, but that would well, it did make me shrivel up. It's quite an accent
That's
you've got.
quite an accent you've got. Where are you from?
Jolly old England, just outside Bristol. God's own country. The green and pleasant land where my love of horticulture bloomed. I caught the gardening bug at an early age, you see. Histoplasmosis. I was in hospital for 8 months, all told. But trapped in those 4 wipe-clean antiseptic walls, staring at a pot of plastic philodendrons, why, it just grew my love of all things botanical.
Why did you move to Devil's Rock?
I came over with the Belmores, didn't I? Got myself a little cottage on the edge of the estate near the mausoleum. Bugger if I can get to it now, though. Shame, too.
Why's that? Do you miss home?
Oh, I think I left the gas on. Wouldn't want an accident now, would I? Could be the death of me.
What are you working on?
What are you working on at the moment?
I suppose I ought to be pushing up daisies. But death isn't going to stop these green fingers. So I'm getting right back into it where I left off, tending to these plants. It's not quite the same as it used to be, I must admit.
How so?
I suppose, being dead now, they've lost some of their allure. It used to be that one prick of the finger, one wipe of the nose, one accidental inhalation of a seed, and that would be the end of it. Things just aren't as exciting anymore.
But can you actually water the plants?
Will you be attending the wedding?
Me? Get an invitation? I'm not sure overalls would meet the dress code. But it's a good thing, too. I wouldn't trust that Rackham with a hosepipe on a hot day.
Why not?
Well, it's not like me to tell tales. But it wasn't long before the Belmore brothers started to disappear that Rackham was in here asking about the poison plants. Very suspicious timing, if you ask me.
You think he murdered them?
I couldn't possibly say.
Bro, everyone, even the freaking little kid, was suspicious of this guy and thought he was weird and creepy and possibly evil. So how did, like, the 3 brothers and the sister and people that could have done something about him not notice?
I need a bouquet. Can you help me?
I'm a gardener, not a flower arranger, Murphy.
Is there anything in here I can take without it killing me?
I'm afraid the only non-poisonous plants were those down in Abigail's flower bed. She had her own little area that I used to help her with. There's only that one flower that stayed alive in the whole conservatory. Funny that.
What's funny about it?
That's the same flower bed Abigail used for her bouquet the night things went awry.
That'll be perfect.
Way to get rid of the thorns.
Is there a way to get rid of the thorns?
Oh, certainly. A good drenching with alcohol should kill him off.
Okay.
Who's the statue of?
Oh, him. He's from an old Indian fable the Belmores used to have read to them as children. It was a gift Cecil Belmore gave his brothers a couple of years before he disappeared. Quite the conversation piece.
Okay, so Cecil's the oldest. Or wait, no, I guess not necessarily the oldest, but the first one to disappear.
Thanks for your time.
Before you go, you wouldn't do me a favor, would you?
What kind of favor?
Well, I was just wondering how that flesh and blood thing is working out for you.
Excuse me?
It's just, and I don't mean to impose, but my eternal frustration is that I have 187 different ways to die in this conservatory, but I was never able to test any of them out. Now that we've all discovered death isn't quite so conclusive, I was wondering if you'd want to help out.
How
What?
about how?
Well, we could test out some of the plants on you.
They'd kill me!
Fingers crossed.
The dainty old man's eyes glowed with unrestrained excitement at the mention of murder. His dottery demeanor offered a complete contrast to his apparently homicidal tendencies. He was like a tortoise holding a machine gun.
Now, don't make such a drama out of it. We could put it in a nice pie, and maybe some herbal tea. I know the recipe for a lovely cobbler.
Definitely not. Let's cross that possibility out right now.
I was only asking. Maybe let me know if you change your mind.
You
Good
psychopath?
evening. What was the statue's story about?
A young Maharaja prince who sold his kingdom for a single coin, all so he could use it to save the love of his life.
How romantic.
I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing.
Well, no time to
well.
stop.
Goodbye, Murphy.
I need alcohol for the thorns.
That is an insult to
hell?
my honor. I didn't know you had any honor left to insult.
Boys, boys, you don't want to be fighting over little old me.
Tallulah, this man is nothing but a scoundrel. Then you, brother, are a no-good fraud.
How about I take, I don't even know what her name is.
It was a seductive carving of a lamia, half woman, half snake, holding a shield.
Parasol. Probably
I
don't.
wondered if the shelves held any books on battling ghostly curses, but that seemed a little too niche.
No, I'm talking to the debutante.
Good evening, miss.
Oh, another fine young gentleman.
My name's Murphy McCallum.
Well, yes,
Nice to
ma'am.
meet you all.
Back off, Peanut. Yeah, keep walking. We were talking to the lady first.
Now, boys, we must be welcoming to our new friend. My name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family this side of the Mississippi.
But don't be
Rich,
getting
you
any
say?
ideas. Tallulah, don't you think this gentleman is a little beneath you? He looks so poor, he probably waves a popsicle around and calls it air conditioning.
Let's not be rude to him just because he's less fortunate. You boys be welcoming and introduce yourselves.
If we must. I am Humphrey Tallulah. And I am Orville Tallulah of the Tallulah Textiles Company.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing.
Oh, really? What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
This is my invitation to the wedding. It allows me to bring one guest with me, but I seem to have made a teensy tiny mistake. I've invited both boys all the way out here to Devil's Rock when I can only take one of them into the wedding. Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to attend with me, and I just don't know who I should pick.
You mean you two don't have an invitation?
We may not know the Belmores, but we do know this southern magnolia before us. We were brought to Devil's Rock by passion.
I was brought to Devil's Rock by taxi.
How about I go?
Were you friends with Abigail Belmore?
Friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that sailor. I mean, really, what was she thinking?
You don't think they should
Hey,
have gotten engaged?
What's the point? Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I do love the powerful.
of course you do.
If you're not using the invitation, perhaps I could take it off your hands?
I don't think so, knucklehead. Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I accompany her. Over my dead body? Have you seen yourself? You're already dead.
These two gentlemen seem pretty heated.
I just hope it doesn't come to blows. I'd be happy to marry either of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Talagula?
That's right, and my middle name is Beulah. Rolls
Oh,
right off
boy.
the tongue, doesn't it?
Are those pistols they're holding?
Dueling
Orville and I
pistols.
rank top of the leaderboard at the Tallahassee Gun Club. Perhaps take that as a warning to back off.
Yo, who you think you talking to, bro?
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
I just don't know if I could decide. I think I'll have to leave it to the boys to decide for me.
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherited our family's good looks, I assure you. Good looks? Your reflection hides when you walk past a mirror. I have the southern elegance she desires. Elegance? You have all the elegance of a drunken pelican. I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of my sophistication. Sophistication? You have all the sophistication of a rodeo clown. It's my bravery that she needs. Bravery? You'd run away from a June bug. If you think yourself so brave, then we must put it to the test. Brother, I challenge you to a duel.
Can't
Not
even
if
die.
I challenge you first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because
Yes,
of
you
little
would.
old
Don't
me.
even lie.
But if that's how things have to be,
Yeah.
let's get the guns on the table, boys.
McCallum, you shall be the adjudicator.
I shall?
I'm glad you've agreed.
What exactly does that entail?
In order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare the victor.
But I've never loaded a
They're
pistol
ghost
before.
guns,
Don't
man.
worry, McCallum. A donkey with a lobotomy could do it. You have at least half a chance.
Wait, do I gotta actually load the guns? Okay.
The instructions read, powder,
Powder shot, ramrod, aim, fire.
aim, fire.
Shot, powder, so... Powder?
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Shot.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Ramrod.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
No pussyfooting around here, boys. I want to see some action. If you miss, you're not the man for me.
I wonder if I could have sabotaged it.
Ah. Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were both already dead.
oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
You're right, it was a waste of time. Now take
Good
me.
evening, Miss LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Nah, there has to be something. If it's allowing me to rematch or do a rematch, there has to be something that I can do. Do I just not put the ball in? No, I would have to. I don't think it would, eh. Maybe I could just spam
Would you
the,
like a rematch on the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table. Murphy, load 'em up.
powder shot, ramrod, aim fire. We'll put
One at
powder.
a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Do it again.
No, McCallan. No.
I then dropped the shot into
can't.
each muzzle. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
It's probably something I'm supposed to do.
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
neither of you missed.
Okay, there has to be
Well,
something.
Sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
I wonder.
Would you like a rematch of the pistol duel?
What a boy!
No, stop. Oh, I can do. Hmm.
One at a time, The button magnet was exactly the right size for the barrel of each pistol, but it would have become a bullet itself if I'd loaded it inside.
Okay, so I do have to find something to put in there. I wonder. No.
I then dropped the shot into
Or I put something else instead of powder.
Finally, I patted the contents
Either I
down with the
replace the
ramrod.
bullet or replace the powder with something.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire!
I've been hit.
Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
neither of you missed? Well,
Hey, both these
sorry,
guys are
boys, but
losers.
I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Alright, so I do have to get something to replace
Miss
either the
LaRue, would you
powder
mind if I
or the
borrowed your
bullet.
parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful evening outside. You have no use for it, but I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns sour.
Okay. Sure thing, Miss Tallulah.
I didn't need to search for a book right now. I already felt like I was in one.
Yeah, okay. There's two different carvings.
It was a devilish carving of a satyr, half man, half goat, holding a shield. I wondered if the shelves held any books on battle.
So I went up here. I can go downstairs and out here.
Did I hear gunshots through there? It's like being back at Alameda during the war.
What happened there? A battle?
No, my second wedding. The father of the bride didn't appreciate me canoodling with a native armor and got all the locals to run me out of town. Talk about a shotgun wedding. You, boy, are you one of the staff? Is the wedding ready to begin?
No,
Ready to begin?
man.
Goodness gracious, but I haven't found my Bible.
Sorry, I'm just a guest too. I don't think the wedding's happening until later tonight. Or not at all, if everything went to plan.
Just enough time for another drink, then.
Yeah, sure, man. Oh, alcohol. I probably get the alcohol from him or somewhere close by.
I'd previously seen small pots hung in fireplaces like this contained water in order to humidify the room, especially when tobacco was being smoked. In this case, however, the pot was empty.
I do have water, don't I? I don't have... So I gotta get water from somewhere too.
It was a cylindrical record for making sound recordings, covered in a thin layer of black wax. This one was old, worn, and unusable. I didn't need to cut that. I couldn't do that. I picked up the vase. From the delicate porcelain and hand-painted ornamentation, it looked like it must have been worth a fortune. Ming Dynasty, perhaps?
Fosket, why is that young man picking up that
Chamber pot.
I have absolutely no idea.
It's a
Or
piss
perhaps
pot,
not.
man.
After my escapades with the fish and its hidden horseshoe, I had had quite enough.
Okay. There's like 3 different doors in here. The library is where I came from. Okay, so this is the Grand Hall. So this is the music room, which leads to the library, which leads to the trophy room. There's still a downstairs in the library.
I couldn't reach the skeleton from inside the house.
I need to go upstairs to the balcony.
Stepping through the doorway, I found myself in an ethereal black void that stretched in every direction. Draped in green fog, all I could see were staircases floating in all directions, and in the center, an eternally ticking clock.
The hell? Am I going upstairs or what's going on?
Is that little whippersnapper playing on the staircases again?
No, it's not him this time. But how that wayward whelp's mother allows him to run riot through that cursed room baffles me. When it comes to Sebastian Pock, I think King Herod might have had a point.
Ah, that little kid. Wasn't he locked up? Oh, wait, no, he wasn't locked away, I guess.
The empty glass was best left. Good evening.
Good evening, my boy. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. Old army injury, you see. Care to join me for a drink?
Colonel Bloom, how many times must I warn you about your predilection for hard drinking?
It's not hard drinking. It's very easy. What do you say, my boy?
That's right.
For a nip?
I probably shouldn't. I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
Well, don't go saving it for the toast. You'll be waiting decades.
See? This is what I was talking about. This is the kind of ungracious, ungentlemanly behavior that will spell your doom, Colonel.
Stop trying to threaten me with eternal damnation, Fosket. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this moment, and I don't see any evidence of women playing harps. Just you harping on at me.
You tell him, man.
Did you see much action in the army?
I killed 4 men.
From food poisoning, Colonel Bloom's title is an honorary one for services to catering.
The Cattle King is what they called me. I owned farms from New Orleans to Tallahassee. Beef, leather, dairy. It was a roaring trade.
Or at least a mooing one.
Those cows, they were my army. I tell you, everything a man needs can be provided by a good troop of cows.
Herd of cows.
Of course I've heard of cows. I was just talking about them.
What are you drinking, Colonel?
Good hearty rum. It'll put fire on your chest and hair in your belly. Ooh.
And perhaps it is time to consider whether you have drunk too much of it, Colonel. Or perhaps give it up altogether.
I could easily give up alcohol. I've already done it hundreds of times.
I think you'll find the time between one glass and the next does not count as teetotalism. Perhaps we should be grateful to the Lord that your glass remains empty.
I can quit any time I want.
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
I'm looking forward to it being over. In my opinion, being stood up at the altar for 33 years is a pretty bad sign. Not what strong relationships are made of.
And you should know, Colonel. You've only had hundreds of them.
Do you think the bride and groom should be together?
That Rackham's a slimy character, and no mistake. Oh, by God, he's a good businessman. Trickier than a magician's rabbit that's gotten stuck on a particularly difficult crossword puzzle. But all that don't amount to a hill of beans if you're not enjoying life. I don't know whether to hate the guy or envy him.
Both are sins, I think you'll find, Colonel.
And not even the best ones. Do you know what's wrong with society nowadays, Murphy? Drink, guns, and women. There's just not enough time for them all.
Well, hell yeah, brother.
Have you ever married, Colonel?
Oh, yes. I've been married for 47 years.
Yes, but to 9 different women.
It still counts.
His shortest marriage
he's
was
not
2
wrong.
days, and that's only because they couldn't find him to serve the annulment papers.
I ended up in a bordello in East Nevada with half the members of the Albuquerque Militia Marching Band. Best honeymoon I've been on. Some lovely girls.
Lord forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
That's not what the girls were telling me.
I bet they were real good at praying too. Oh God, oh God.
Do excuse me. I'll be back.
At your leisure, my boy. I have nowhere to go and nothing to do.
Idle hands are the devil's playthings.
Try idling your mouth for a change, you old curmudgeon.
Good evening.
Hello, my child.
Oh, don't get him going again.
And what is your name?
Murphy McCallan.
Hello, Murphy. I am Father Foskett, spiritual shepherd of St. Juniper's Parish. Have you seen the good book?
I'm not the most religious person, but I have read parts.
No, I mean that rather more literally. I've lost my Bible and have no idea where I put it. Have you seen it?
I haven't, I'm afraid.
Pity.
So like, dying and becoming a ghost has got to be like the most, despite, you know, obviously the whole thing about dying being bad and everything, but like becoming a ghost or like going to the afterlife, that's got to be like the most freaking amazing feeling to this priest. Like just a complete like confirmation of everything he's ever believed in.
Are you here for the wedding?
I am officiating the wedding. With everything that's gone on in the house, we must thank God we have someone like me to keep us on a righteous path.
I've been told that Abigail Belmore doesn't really want to marry Rackham. You need to call the wedding off.
We shall stick to the system, young Mr. McCallan. Objections should be heard during the ceremony, not before, when all parties may articulate their feelings on the matter. These things are greater than you and I, you know. Until then, we must treat the wedding as the joyous occasion it is.
I mean, it's not exactly joyous. I mean, everyone's dead.
What do you think of Abigail Belmore?
A little headstrong, in my opinion, but a lovely young lady. I baptized her, you know. She grabbed my nose as I held her over the font, right up the left nostril. Wouldn't let go until her brothers distracted her with a teddy bear. Still, she's a very caring girl.
Just not two ecclesiastical noses. Have you two gentlemen known each other long?
Gentleman's a stretch.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Foskett.
But yes, we've known each other since we were teenagers. We used to be roommates in college. But while I focused on my studies, the Colonel here focused on extracurriculars. I made it my duty to keep him on the straight and narrow path.
And thankfully you haven't done a very good job of it.
Is St. Juniper's your church?
That's right, young man. A beacon of godliness on an otherwise spiritually desolate isle.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think St. Juniper's been taken over by rum runners.
Criminals? In my church? Good God! They must be removed immediately.
Let's not be too hasty. They sound like my type of gentleman. That's the type of church I can see myself attending.
I could do with less of your opinions, thank you. Many things can be preserved in alcohol, Colonel. Dignity is not one of them.
Let's, okay.
I'm not the most well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven now?
Gold standard question, my boy.
Well, I'll admit this isn't what I expected.
Perhaps the good book has some missing passages.
I think we can do without your theological input, Colonel.
Is there a way to fix it?
Well, that's precisely what I'm doing, young man, as we speak.
It looks like you're just sitting in an armchair.
You don't see the metaphorical cogs whirring around in my head, the tick and the tock of the thanatological matters in my mind. To the layman, I might appear to be just sitting in an armchair, but in reality, I am studying the Bible, or at least I would be, if I hadn't lost it.
You've lost it, all right.
Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Voodoo is nothing but mumbo-jumbo misdirection. I fear we may be in limbo. Some devilish force has interrupted the supernatural order of things.
Oh shit, got distracted. I'm pretty sure he's practicing black magic.
Rackham might be practicing black magic.
That is an extraordinary accusation. I refuse to hear another word of it. He is a God-fearing man who always attends the sailors' services, and he has donated generously to the church and my vacation fund. The culprit here is that awful sailor Abigail was going to marry. It is precisely because Miss Belmore's marriage to Mr. John Rackham was interrupted that we are still here. And why we must continue the wedding as planned tonight. It shall be our way out.
This guy's kind of, yeah, I mean, he's... I wouldn't say naive. I think he's just a glazer.
Where does that staircase room go?
That room is a place of sin.
What happened in there?
When Miss Belmore spurned her original fiancé, that is the route he took to the garden balcony where he hanged himself.
That's terrible.
A terrible sin. Belmore Manor has evil magic coursing through it. I lay at least partial blame on that deplorable act. That room is filled with nothing but impassable evil. It is as though the house itself refuses passage to the bewitched balcony.
Do you know how I can get through the staircase room?
Certainly not. If you had any sense, you would stay out of there. The only person I've seen messing about in there is the page boy. I know that the Lord sends things to challenge us, but even the devil himself would take up early retirement if made to babysit that little monster. Goodness knows where he's gone now, though. I suppose we should all thank God for the respite.
Yeah, he's upstairs, man.
I found Sebastian upstairs in a trunk.
Oh, Lord protect us. The latch must have popped back open.
Wait. What do you mean it must have popped? Did you put them in there, bro?
I best be heading off.
God be with you.
Okay, so I should probably talk to that kid again. Go to like the kitchen or whatever this is.
Hold it
Oh.
right there. The dance is about to begin. I shall deal with you afterwards. The skill, the movement, the passion. It certainly gets the blood pumping. Now then, do you have an invitation?
An invitation?
To the waltz. This celebration is only for wedding guests. We have all manner of help running around the house who certainly aren't invited to the festivities. Imagine the smell. If you want to come in, you'll need to retrieve it. Rules are rules, and it's my job to enforce them. I am Mrs. Elaine Craddock, housekeeper of Belmore Manor. Who are you, anyway?
Murphy McCallan. I'm just a visitor.
Evidently.
Cake.
Good evening, Mrs.
Oh, are you...
How long have you worked at Belmore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off the cupola. Before even the Belmores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a position I was bred for. I may not
You were
have
what?
blue blood, but I should think it's at least a shade of plum. I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious all-girls schools, you see, followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years, and subsequent coveted positions with some of the finest families in England.
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and come here.
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household management in my sleep.
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think of any situation where I'd need that, short of terminal insomnia. You must know Belmore Manor quite well.
Like the back of my hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles, and designed by the Belmore brothers themselves. Until, of course, they disappeared after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build it on Devil's Rock?
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade between the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. When the Belmore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended Devil's Rock. It's just a pity about the name.
You speak very highly of Mr. Rackham.
Why is
The Belmore
everyone...
brothers may have had expertise in exploration, innovation, and public relations, but it was Mr. Rackham that pulled those 3 threads together into the beautiful business tapestry that benefits us all.
Yeah, well, I guess not everyone. It seems most people hate him. Well, there's a couple people. The priest likes him. This person likes him. That dude, I forgot his name. The Fisher guy, the living one. He liked him. But I mean, I guess he had a reason. But still. Some of these people just, I don't know.
Do you know anything about the treasure of Belmore Manor?
The stuff of whimsy. The Belmore family had their capital invested in stocks and bonds, not hoarded in a heap like some fairy tale dragon. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the premises. If anyone would know of a secret treasure hidden in this house, it would be me.
So that little kid said he's explored and hasn't found anything. Everyone else says they don't know.
Please, could you let me in to see the waltz?
Certainly not.
You know, you're the second person tonight that won't let me in somewhere. I'm beginning to take this personally.
The guests at this wedding are titans of industry and jewels of the aristocracy. Industrialists from Chicago, magnates from Philadelphia, dukes from England. And you are?
A now unemployed auditor from Yonkers.
Precisely.
Hey, at least I'm alive. How about that?
You need to stop the wedding.
I shall do no such thing. The preparations have begun on the order of Mr. Rackham himself, and I shall see to it personally that his wishes are carried out.
But he wasn't the original groom. He's an imposter.
Another word like that, and I shall have you escorted out of the house.
Good luck trying. I seem to be rather supernaturally stuck here.
Mr. Rackham is a fine man. Motivated, determined, ambitious, rich, and roguishly delectable.
Why the hell did she say it like
Precisely
that?
the type of person a well-to-do debutante like Miss Belmore should be marrying.
Not if she doesn't love him.
Love is not important amongst families of blue blood. What matters is lineage, inheritance, and continuity. That last-minute change of heart she had last time was the best decision she ever made. She'll be far better off with Mr. Rackham than she would be with a sailor.
She sputtered the word with such disgust I half expected her to scrub herself clean afterwards.
I mean, really, what was he going to do for her? Fetch her a fish supper, clear the decks, and sing the sailor's hornpipe? Do you get a funny feeling when your wealth keeps on depleting you should never marry sailors when your funds run low?
These people, well, I guess not these people, but this woman at least. She's a freak. I don't care. She's gone to all these prestigious schools and stuff like, bro, you're just the help, okay? Who the hell are you to be talking like this?
There are some who think Rackham has duplicitous intentions.
The green-eyed monster. Mr. Rackham is exactly what is needed to get this household back on the straight and narrow.
What do you mean?
I don't like to speak ill of the dead.
Especially now that you're one of them?
Indeed. But I'm afraid that the Belmore brothers were becoming increasingly unusual before their disappearances. Their interests veered away from the economic and turned towards the esoteric. And now look where we are.
You think the Belmore brothers caused you all to be trapped in the house?
Perhaps not directly, but their decisions certainly led to it. To find out the Belmore brothers were inviting sinners into this house when I gave this household the best years of my life.
And the best years of your afterlife now.
I am a servant to serving, but even I have limits.
Listen, I don't know how old you are, but the best years of your life were gone a long time ago, lady.
Thank you for your help.
Goodbye.
She stopped me if I tried.
Stop
Yeah.
right there, young.
Okay, shut up. So I need that invitation from Tallulah. I can't leave either, right?
No amount of force is going.
I probably have to talk to... No, I still need... Need roses. Need roses, I need the ring, I need the veil. I need the record. And cake. There's gotta be somewhere I can get water. I wonder if I can, like...
That didn't work.
Screwjack. What is this?
Now wasn't the time.
Maybe it is the time for a nap.
There was nothing. The record was too old.
Stop crying.
Hello, Sebastian. I heard some of the other ghosts talking about a boy playing in the staircase room. That was you, wasn't it?
Sure was. How did you know?
In truth, the description of wayward whelp was the giveaway. But as long as Sebastian knew something I didn't, I needed to contain my annoyance. Lucky guess. Do you know how to get through the staircase room?
Oh, sure. I know every route in this house. You've got to be as good at hide and seek as I am. I bet I could beat you without even leaving this room.
Sebastian, I really need to get through the staircase room. Could you tell me how to do it?
Well, are you any good at hide and seek?
Excuse me?
Because I could tell you how to get through the staircase room. If you can beat me, hider or seeker, I'd beat you at either.
Okay, I tell you what. You hide,
You
I'll
hide,
seek.
I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come. Are you behind the curtain?
Boo!
Really?
Too easy.
Bro.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
Yeah, bro.
You hide.
Great.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not?
He's behind the curtain.
Boo!
He's cheating.
Better luck next time. Another win for me.
There's gotta be like a way to win.
I needed to.
Chamber pot.
I couldn't. I thought I'd keep. Hello, Sebastian.
Back for.
You must be cheating.
How could I?
I don't know, you're a ghost. Can't you dematerialize or something?
This isn't a bedtime story, you know. I may be a ghost, but I still touch things just like you.
I don't know.
You seek, I'll hide.
You're on.
I was far too big to fit behind. Hiding inside a locked chest might have been fine for a ghost, but as long as I cherish staying alive. I didn't.
Put it on his head. How about that?
The door was. The door was. The door was. That wasn't going to work.
Okay, then what the hell do I do?
Gazing into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a portrait of Rackham. His eyes looked back, almost as if he were scowling right at me.
Interesting. Well, what do I do, brother?
Ready or not, here I come. Found you.
Goody for you.
You didn't even make it hard.
He's cheating, bro.
Hello,
Back for a rematch?
You hide.
Great.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not?
He's behind the curtain again.
Boo!
I wonder. Nah.
Again? You're just
You better shut up, little kid.
Hello, Sebastian.
back for a rematch?
You hide.
Great.
1 Miss, 2 Miss, 3, 4, 5 Miss. Ready or not, here I come. Nope. I couldn't do. That didn't work. Nope.
There's gotta be like some way.
I couldn't.
Nah, I better go here. He's in
Are
the
you
damn
behind?
box. I knew it.
Boo! Too easy.
Gotta be something. I need alcohol, but where do I get water? Fountain's dry, it said. Hmm. Or what is... Gotta be... So I need alcohol, I need water for something, I don't remember. Oh, I can go downstairs. Forgot.
Walking into the cellar, I was hit by the pungent smell of rotting wood and mildew. 3 decades without upkeep hadn't been kind to this section of the house, and it...
Blood and water. What about
The
this?
wine racks were largely bare. What few bottles remained were cracked and empty.
Of course they are.
I flipped the switch, but nothing happened. It seemed the barrel lift lacked power.
Danger.
The label read magnetic carriage, theater rotation, orrery track, barrel lift, electrograph, lightning rods, ground.
The hell is
I
this?
took the handful of candles from on top of the fuse box.
I still need to light whatever this is.
The wire had corroded into the fuse box. I couldn't budge it. Shockingly, I didn't want to... I could... It was a small... I didn't...
Twine?
That didn't work. That didn't...
So something to move the wire. Magnet?
That didn't... The wire had corroded. The candle wax looked like it might work as a replacement coating for the wreck. Knowing the type of animals that lived in the murky water on this island, there was no way I would... The water was murky and stagnant, even confined to a bottle.
Bro, I'm just gonna throw it in that puddle. I don't need it.
I dropped the candles into the empty pot hanging in the fireplace. They soon began to melt and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble.
Goodness gracious! That isn't more satanic sorcery, is it?
I'm sorry, I was just quoting Macbeth.
Well, don't.
What do you mean, don't? You got a problem with Macbeth?
Carefully, I dipped the record into the molten candle wax. Once pulled out, the thin layer of wax rapidly cooled, leaving me with a blank, reset record. I couldn't do that.
Gotta be something.
I couldn't. I didn't need to cut that. I could. The pot was practically empty again, with only a few drops of liquid wax left at the bottom.
Have him record the record now, right?
I placed the freshly reset record back on the recording machine. Excuse me, Ezra, could you play the wedding march?
A request? Sure thing, Murphy.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so I got the record now.
I clicked off the machine and picked up the newly recorded record. I placed the record into the phonograph. Still, without a horn, it wasn't going to play.
Oh, right. Oh, that dude's fucking ear thing. He's right. I still don't know how to.
Hey, Cordelia.
Get like the alcohol.
Oh, hello again, Mr. McCallan.
Where do these doors behind me go?
The middle door goes up to the cupola, but the key's been lost ever since Master Cecil died. There's not much up there from what I remember, just old sheets, linens and lace.
And the door on the right?
That's where the parlor witch lives.
Did you say a witch lives in the house?
Oh yes, didn't you know? Mr. Rackham isn't the only one said to delve into the supernatural. Perhaps
Interesting.
poor little Abigail was just an innocent, caught in the middle of Mr. Rackham's and her brother's dark dealings.
Who is she? Is she still there now?
I should think so. The Belmores brought her to the house not long before they disappeared, though after moving into the house, she was never seen again. No one ever goes in, and no one ever comes out. I don't even think Mrs. Craddock can get in there.
Thank you for your...
Goodbye.
Let me
The door
in.
was locked. The door was locked.
Alright, so now where do I go then?
I couldn't ring...
This is that stupid kid. Can I break the lock on
I
this?
didn't. Nope.
There's gotta be something. Chamber pot.
It was an old chamber pot, hopefully thoroughly cleaned.
What would I use the chamber pot for?
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet... that didn't...
You know what? Well, me. Okay, so now I gotta figure out what I need to do. Oh wait, hold on. No, I don't know. Let's see. I got the record. I need the ring, the veil, the roses, and the cake. Chamber pot.
that didn't... that didn't...
Okay, I don't know what to do with that then. What is this?
I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift.
Well, yeah, no shit, man. And I can use string. Can I?
I needed to...
Okay, well, I guess not. I had to be able to do something with this. And it has to do with putting something inside the chamber of the gun. It needs to be small enough to fit in the chamber, but it has to get stuck or not fire properly. I don't know what to do then. Okay, I need this. I'm pretty sure I use this dude's horn.
I had nothing else to... I had nothing...
Maybe I use this.
Fireman...
Out here, nothing. Break the window. Wait a minute. Goes through here. There's different color things on the walkways. There's one that's bare. The clock has something to do with it.
There was nothing left. I thought that Abigail would prefer them to stay where they were.
I can't leave the mansion. And I need... Wait a minute. Oh, that does call her. So I get the duster. There's no way... Why would she go, though? That's the thing.
Miss Belmore, did you ring for me?
Like, she should obviously know she's, you know, distraught. She's
Made
not gonna...
distracted, I was free to take the feather duster. I didn't need to move the... I didn't need to move the cart.
I'm talking about the cart, bro.
I didn't need...
Oh, stop.
I
Sheet.
considered picking up a sheet and draping...
Ow.
I considered...
Okay, whatever. Okay, so I got the duster, but now... Oh.
I didn't have time for housework.
Well, then why'd you pick up the duster, bro?
I didn't have time for housework. I did... Nope.
Bro. So I use this feather duster on something.
It was a feather duster made out of ragged black ostrich feathers.
I don't think I go to the... down here and then mess with it with the feather duster, right? That would be dumb.
I didn't need to...
Yeah, I guess not.
Would you like a rematch?
What, boy?
Alright, let's see.
I didn't have time. I didn't need... Nope.
Not yet, McCallum.
One at a time, I poured the... I didn't need... I didn't need to pick up the... On the table lay 2 flintlock pistols. The button magnet was exactly the right size for the barrel of each pistol, but it would have become a bullet itself if I'd loaded it inside. Without the twins catching on, I ran the button magnet across the mound of bullets and saw they began to wobble. The shot must have been an alloy of lead and something ferrous.
It doesn't... What does that have to do with anything?
Without the twin... The shot must have been an alloy. Stealthily, I took the button magnet from my pocket and affixed it to the end of the ramrod. With its small size, it could barely be spotted. I then dropped the shot into each muzzle. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod. When the ramrod emerged, the magnet I'd attached brought the shot with it. With the prestidigitation of a magician, I dropped it discreetly back into the shot tub. To anyone else, the pistols appeared to be properly loaded.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire!
You missed. You missed too.
You both missed. Are you sure the pistol's fired?
I don't see any bullet holes. The pistols must not have been loaded properly.
Come on, Murphy, this is important. We're not playing games here.
My mistake. I'll load them correctly next time. It seemed that without bullet holes, my sabotage wasn't going to work.
Bullet holes, huh?
I didn't need to show it.
Stab him, bro. Oh. I poke it into... I use this.
Inspired by the pistol duel, a plan began to form in my head. With 2 wooden carvings on either side of the room, I could bore a rough hole in each of them. My, look at the carving. All wooden and carved and wooden.
Yeah. Surely no one will notice.
Yes, these certainly are some of the most carved pieces of wood I've ever had the privilege of seeing. When I was finished, they looked passably like bullet holes.
This is gonna be fine, surely.
Would you like a
What, boy?
One at a time. I then dropped a shot into each muzzle. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod and once again palmed the shot.
Remember, boys,
Okay.
if you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire!
I'm not hit. Well, neither am I.
You both missed. Are you sure the pistol's fired?
Look, there's a bullet hole in the carving. And in the carving over there.
So what does that mean? Who lost?
Looks like you both did.
Then who's going to accompany Miss LaRue?
I think
I
the lady's
will.
words were, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
But we both missed.
He's right. If you're both losers, I can't take either of you to the wedding. I'm not dating a man that can't shoot straight.
Tallulah, we can talk about this. Give us another chance.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up. Here, Murphy. You can have this. I won't be needing it anymore.
Thank you, ma'am. The Belmore family cordially invite you and one guest to attend the union of Miss Abigail Belmore and her betrothed to take place on the evening of All Hallows Eve. Halloween. 1899. At the stately Belmore Manor on Devil's Rock, Louisiana. Please bring this invitation with you for a spirited evening of dancing and merriment in celebration of the eternal soulmates. Yours sincerely, the Belmore family.
It was an invitation to the waltz in the Belmore Manor ballroom.
What about your umbrella?
Miss LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. You have no... But I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns.
So I gotta make it water here. But how? So I need to make it rain or something. But I got the invitation, so I should be able to go to the hall now. Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. Here.
You know, it's funny, I completely forgot I had the invitation on me the whole time. It's these vest pockets. They're much bigger than they look. Seriously, you wouldn't believe the number of things I've been carrying around with me tonight.
You have an invitation?
It'd be rude not to show my face.
Are you absolutely absolutely sure about that. I'm sure our guests could survive without beholding the sight of your singular
Hey, what the
visage.
hell?
You see, as the housekeeper, it is my job to ensure that only guests of the highest class are in attendance.
How kind of you to think so highly of me.
Look, just don't try burping the alphabet or announcing when you're going to the lavatory.
This woman, well, not even this woman, man. Everyone on this goddamn island is kind of an asshole. So, I need a piece of the cake.
Please keep clear of.
Come on, man.
I didn't need to involve myself in supernatural small talk. I didn't need to involve. The dancers were too far away.
Please!
I hate you, ma'am.
Walking around the upstairs mezzanine, I found myself in a small balcony overlooking the dance floor, where a tabletop of placards had been set out. At the side, a board marked dance steps looked like it would hold the placards in a chosen order, directing the dance below. All I had to do was set it up, then ring the bell.
I need him to push the cake this way, I think. What does this do?
That wouldn't work. The dance board was
Oh
missing.
no, I need to know what they do, man. Okay, so progress, veins, promenade, Joyette, carousel. So progress is to the right, veins is to the left, promenade is down, Joyette is up, and carousel is a hop?
The dancers moved around the dance floor like clockwork soldiers,
Already forgot.
directed by the moves on the board. And with their movements, the car.
Okay, so I think there's two left. I know that. So Viens is left, and this is up. Joy is up. This is up, and this is left. So I need them to go up and then down, down. This should be fine. Oh wait, no, because I can't. Ah shit, that's right. I need them to go up, push it to the left once, and then go up, right, down. No, because they'll be pushed against this right here, and there'll be one here. So I do need to go down, I think, which is progress. I need them to go right, which is I guess no, this is right. This is down. No, this is down. So down, right. I am gonna go right twice though. Right? Yeah. Because if they're here, the cake's here. Go right, right. Yeah.
There was already.
Right. And then up. And then left again. I think this is it. Let's see. Right, left, down. No, that's... Shit. Well, that's right. Progress is right. Right and down. Promenade is down. Promenade is down. Hold on, I'm a little confused. I know that's up. Goyette is up. Baines is left. Promenade is down. Carousel. Goyette. I think carousel is repeat. No? Is it repeat? So this goes up, left, down, right, up, left. So it goes up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right, and repeat. Then I need it to go up again, and then left, I think. This should be it. So it's up, left, down, right, repeat, up, left, repeat, yeah.
Heading down from the mezzanine, I saw what I was after. The cake cart had been pushed off the dance floor and into reach. I didn't need to.
So there's nothing else
Now
up
that
here.
the wedding cake was off the dance floor, I couldn't cut a slice out of the wedding cake with my bare hands.
Use a knife, bro, that you've
While
been
Mrs.
carrying around.
Craddock rubbed her temples, I knew I wasn't supposed to cut the cake if I wasn't the groom, but these were unusual circumstances.
Oh no, I'm gonna be married to her now. Cool. I don't think I need to worry about this now, right?
The cart bear.
Alright, whatever, I'm out of here.
Did you just touch the wedding cake?
No.
Certainly not. I was just admiring it.
I should hope so. If I catch you with so much as a crumb on your fingers, you will be in serious trouble.
Okay. So I got the cake now. Now I need the veil, the ring. Wait a minute, hold on.
I didn't need to. That didn't.
Alright, whatever. Let's go here and put the cake there.
I placed the wedding cake on the dresser. There were 4 items left.
Yeah, but what do I do now, man? Now I got a duster and a chamber pot for something. Look at this guy's fucking face, man.
Gazing into the trunk was empty. That didn't work. Nope.
Okay, so then... Gotta be something to do with the curtains.
I didn't need...
What about this one over here?
I looked behind the curtain. I didn't...
Bro, take the thing, man.
I thought it best to...
Okay, sure. This little kid's smile is kind of annoying me. So I can't talk to either of them, right?
I had nothing else. I had nothing...
Yo, where did they go?
Good evening, Miss...
Why?
Where did the Talagula twins head off to?
Ugh, who cares? What a pair of duds they turned out to be. Say, Murphy, you wouldn't happen to be romantically unattached, would you?
Tallulah looked at me like she was homing in on her next
Oh my
prey.
god.
She was a killer combination of brains, beauty, and a psychopathic lack of empathy.
Perfect.
You know, I'm really not looking for anything like that right now.
Pity.
Come on, bro.
I best be running.
Ta-ta for now.
That was going to be the perfect container to scoop the water out, but I would have been here for days. I needed a way...
Way to automate it, what?
With extraordinary fortune, the porcelain chamber pot fitted neatly into the decorative ironwork of the barrel lift.
Okay. I need a way to mess with this
The wire
wire.
had corroded into the fuse box. I could... The wine racks were...
Maybe I'll go check the plant guy again.
I didn't have time. Cutting the thorns would have released...
What is here again anyways? Maybe we should talk to this guy. Maybe I missed something.
I had nothing else to...
Okay, well, I guess not.
I couldn't see anything. Nope. Examining the overgrowth felt more like being in a zoo than...
I think he said, what did he say? Alcohol?
Good evening, Ed.
Hello, Murphy.
When you say Southern Belle from Hell, do you mean Tallulah?
That's her, the Black Widow of the Bayou.
What's wrong with her?
Well, she has a reputation, doesn't she?
A reputation for what?
Murder.
Murder?
Tallulah is a murderess?
Now, don't be getting me caught up in a slander suit, but behind those demure, blush cheeks is the mind of an absolute psychopath. She's been engaged 3 times. Each of her fiancés died in ridiculous circumstances.
Did she murder them for money?
That can't even be the motive. You'd think she'd go ahead and marry them, so all their worldly goods become each other's, right? But her family's already got more money than honeybees got buzz. And she finishes them off before they've even booked a venue. I think she just does it for the thrill.
Someone should really tell her about wing walking.
Okay, so
I should get going.
See her?
The pianist wouldn't have been happy with me right. I didn't think he'd be. And I didn't need.
who cares what this guy wants, man?
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet, a marble fireplace sat between. I needed to think of something.
You need to think of something else. Bro, this shit is, okay. I might need to use a hint. Let's look. Get flowers, music, ring. We'll try the veil. We'll try with, flowers. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know alcohol, bro. Okay, this is not giving me. Yeah, I know that. What are you talking about heading to the roof? Mean over here? There's no way to get up there though. Oh.
I assessed whether the railing would be safe to climb. With the slippery
Why did I
ironwork
not
and
see this?
crumbling masonry, the answer was obviously no. But I didn't have the luxury of safety. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Hauling myself onto the roof from the ornamental railings, I realized there was no easy path to get higher. The roof tiles ranged from loose and dangerous to soggy and dangerous. Either way, I wasn't going to be able to climb them. As I approached the lightning rod, I started to feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up.
Oh.
That was a close one. Fortunately, the lightning bolt had hit the lightning rod instead of me, breaking it from its socket and sending the rod tumbling to the ground below.
Poker.
With a spark of inspiration that worried even me, I decided to test whether I could improvise a replacement for the lightning rod, breaking all manner of building codes in the process.
Hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, but what about this toolbox?
It looked like someone had already intended to. I looked inside the toolbox and took the only thing it held, a rusty old pair of pliers.
That's what I need
There
to
was nothing
use.
else. There was no way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I noticed something curious. No matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position.
Stayed fixed in position. So it's like it just doesn't move, I guess.
I definitely didn't have the natural balance needed. From down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable. I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola.
Here, man, what are you talking about? Look.
I couldn't see an.
Okay, so I should be able to get into the wine cellar or whatever it is. Wrong way. Shut up, little kid. I just went all the way around. Whatever. Oh, the pliers.
I pulled at the wire with the pliers and managed to dislodge it from the fuse box.
I needed to go to the barrel lift.
With a surge of electricity from the lightning strike, the barrel lift came to life, disappearing into the water and rising up to the hatch above. So this was how they loaded barrels in and out of the cellar. Held by the barrel lift, the chamber pod plunged beneath the surface, scooping up the murky floodwater, then carrying it to the ground-level hatch above. With time, the jury-rig machine began bailing the cellar like a sailor trying to save a sinking dinghy.
Is it really gonna fade out? Bro. Okay, let's go down here. A hand truck.
There was nothing large that I needed to...
Not yet.
The wine racks were largely bare. What... All of the smaller barrels I could...
The big barrel.
I turned the spigot, and rum began to pour. If I wanted some, I needed something to carry it in. With the bottle positioned beneath it, I turned the spigot. The grotesque face began spewing out rum like it was 2 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Nice. So I go give the rum to that guy now, right? He probably gives me his little ear thing.
Can I top you off, Colonel?
Oh, excellent. What do you have there?
Belmore rum, aged 33 years.
Wonderful. Fill her up. I must prefer rum to that hoity-toity champagne.
Hoity-toity
Rum
champagne.
is a man's drink. I'll save this for the toast later.
Do you think that's a good idea, Colonel?
I certainly do. You know, Foster, I've had about enough of your sanctimonious prattling. I try to sit here and enjoy myself, and all I hear is the droning of a long-winded clergyman.
I'm not droning. You just don't like to face the truth. My sanctimonious prattling, as you so ungratefully call it, is all that stands between your unrighteous life and a subsequent consignment to the fiery gates.
You know, that must be it. It's a revelation, an epiphany. All these years I've been thinking I've been in limbo, wondering why I haven't moved on to the pearly gates or the raging fires, and now I've realized.
What have you realized?
I must be in hell right now, and listening to you is my torture. Well,
Hey, that's kind of
anymore.
mean.
There! Now I can't hear a word you say.
Infantile.
Well, I should certainly hope she does.
I probably need to get more alcohol or rum or whatever. And then I can send it on the plant, right? Or pour it on the plant.
I refilled the bottle, but as the rum neared its neck, the flow turned to dribbles. That must have been the last of it.
Okay, well, I go use this on the plant. Time to get some plants drunk.
I didn't dare talk to her anymore.
Oh, really? I would talk to her. I don't care. She is a black widow.
I emptied the rum onto the thorns and waited.
They're wilting.
There was only one rose left. I needed to be more delicate than... Delicately, I cut the stem and picked up the last rose in the house.
So I got three things. Got the rose, I got the... No, wait, I got 4 things.
I
Oh, I got
placed the
3
rose
things.
in the vase. There were 3 items left. There was no...
But this on here...
With a bit of improvisation, I have fixed the ear trumpet to the phonograph in place of the broken horn. Now I just needed the remaining wedding items before I started it up.
So now I have 2. I have the roses, the cake, and the phonograph. Now I need the ring and the shawl or whatever it's called. There has to be a way to beat this kid.
Hello, sir.
Bet for
You hide.
great.
1 Miss, 2 Miss, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not?
Can I break the lock off?
That didn't work. I didn't have time. I didn't have...
There's gotta be a way to like be able to tell.
I didn't need to blow...
Either there's a way to tell or a way to prevent him from picking one of them.
The door was locked. The door was locked.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm thinking back to... This is going to be a part 3 because I'm thinking back to the graveyard. There was like a sealed door. He's here.
Boo!
There's gotta be a way to figure this out.
Better luck next time. Another win for me.
Hmm. I don't think there's anything left in the cellar. The kid knows. I know the kid knows. Something with dust then. Ah, wait a minute. The feather duster.
I didn't need to. Lighting the fire may have warmed the room, but it couldn't. There was nothing left.
I don't need the ash pan, bro. Way for him to leave a trail. Wax? No.
I didn't have.
Hmm.
I couldn't see anything alive in the. I had nothing.
There's gotta be something, man. I need him to leave a trail. What is it trying to tell me, man? You know what? To look at another hint. We have to. Tie the twine to him. Tie the twine to him? What? It's kind of dumb.
That could work, but I needed to make sure the boy couldn't see me do it.
Oh.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a...
You seek.
You're...
Really? Gee,
Ready or not?
I mean, I know he's a ghost, bro, but come on.
Found you.
Good eve.
You didn't...
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
You hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come. I wonder who's behind this curtain.
There's no way he wouldn't know.
What? How'd you find me?
Maybe you're not the best at this after all.
You cheated. You tied that string to me.
Don't be a sore loser. You never specified in the rules that it wasn't allowed. Now about that route through the staircase room.
Grown-ups are tricky. Here, this'll tell you how to do it.
A note?
Cheetah, cheetah, pumpkin eater.
How dare you call me a
almost
pumpkin
felt
eater?
bad. Almost. Because when I looked at the document, I was sure I'd been swindled. What I'd been given wasn't a blueprint of the house, but a wedding schedule scribbled on in colored crayon.
Okay, so I don't know if the names or the titles or whatever has anything to do with it. But I know the color. I'm guessing the color and the time. Because there's different colored carpets. But I don't know if these have anything to do with it. We're gonna try it though. So we're on blue. 7 and go through the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, okay, so it is right. I'm guessing these are the time and not how many turns. I'm on red. Wait. So 11? Nope, I messed up. How do you know what order to go in, though? This would be 3. I think it's the number of turns. Nine. I don't know what the hell that is, though. There's no color. I'm guessing it's the number of turns. Yeah, okay, so red would be 11. Nope. Is that not red? Guessing this is orange then? Green. Also, the doors have like designs on them. So, let's see. Ceremony commences. Do I just go in order? Then what the hell do the colors have to do with it? Because if I just go like this... Yeah, see, it doesn't work. Wait, what? Well... 12 was right for this one. So if I do 7, it would be on 7. 12 would be... It'd have to move 5. It's none of these. And none of these are 12. Makes no sense. No. Yeah, this one is 3. Is it the previous number? Our previous color? That would be 9. No. 9, maybe? Let's try. Let's see that. No. How the f you do this then?
It was a wedding schedule for this evening. It was a.
So the first one is 3 or 7. This is blue. Let me try 4. Nope, it has to be 7. So 9? Trying to figure this goddamn puzzle out, man. I don't get it. Maybe I can ask someone.
Good evening.
What?
Oh, right, he's deaf now.
Potatoes, onions.
I had nothing.
Maybe the guy,
I didn't think.
no, not here. The wedding piano guy, maybe?
I didn't.
Maybe, Braddock, whatever.
What do you think of this wedding schedule?
I think it is an awful lot of work for me to do in one night.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I kind of get what it order wants.
I wondered if there were.
Something useful in the library.
I wondered if the shelves held. I wondered if.
Oh.
I didn't need to search for a.
Oh.
Now wasn't the time. I needed.
No. Okay, nothing. What's in here? 7 is the first one, but how do I... So you turn it 7 and you turn it to 7. And this one's 12. So it's 12 and you go to 5. Or you move 5. Wait a minute. Trying to see if there's any kind of like hint on the thing. This, I mean, this is supposed to be the hint, man. This one is either 12 or 3. Nope, this one's 3. Yeah. Why is this one 3? Okay, you know what? Looking at a hint. I don't got time for this. Or stomping away. Sebastian gave me a wedding schedule we scribbled on. Original times were crossed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do, bro. One by one, I passed through each door only when the clock matched the next time on the wedding schedule. The 12 o'clock was always dictated by the direction I was rotated. When I was upside down, 12 o'clock was actually sitting. Okay. Oh, I gotta go through all this again anyway. Alright. The first one's 7. Twelve is this way. So the colors have nothing to do with it? So this is 12. 1, 2, yeah. Wait. And I need it to be at 3 o'clock position. This is 12. Okay. So this is 12. So literally the colors have nothing to do with it then. So 11. So the one. Yeah, the colors have absolutely nothing to do with it. This is 12. So 12. So this is 4. And this is 8.
It was a wedding schedule. My head still spinning, I passed through the final door of the staircase room with the realization that I'd followed the final steps of a dead man.
Okay, well, that was kind of annoying.
I'd never been in love, yet seeing the drastic measures the sailor had resorted to, I felt his pain all too viscerally. The happiest day of his life became the day his true love rejected him. It must have broken him.
I know the feeling, man.
This must have been the skeleton. The sailor's skeleton still clasped his wedding ring for Abigail. With some unease, I took the ring, promising the skeleton I'd return it to the woman who loved him.
See you later, bro. Wait,
A skeleton.
take his finger.
I needed to think of something.
Cut it
I
off.
did.
Alright, let's get out of here. Where's the wedding veil, though?
I placed the ring on the dresser. There was just one item left. There was nothing I could do with the...
Is it on the roof? Do I need to go through the thing again? Can I climb up there? Is that what it wants me to do?
The tree was out of reach in the garden.
Bro, just climb up. What do I need the feathers for then? There's gotta be some way for the weather to turn bad. How do I get to the roof? Through here.
I didn't.
Need the parasol across here. Okay. And where is she? She's here, right? How do I make her believe the fucking weather's bad?
I wondered if there was something useful in the light.
That's what I'm wondering, bro. I know it's hinting towards this, but
Miss LaRue, would you...
Don't be silly, Murphy.
Didn't you see the lightning?
A parasol's to protect you from the... Carry this out in a lightning storm and you might... Actually, go right ahead and take it. You have fun.
The glint in her eye sent a shiver through me.
she wants me to die. Probably because she wants to take me to the wedding. She wants me to be her next husband. Kinda hot, actually. That's how you know they love you, when they want to kill you. Okay, here we go with the parasol.
I definitely didn't have the natural... As a child, I'd once watched a traveling circus act calling himself the Great Balancerio amble his way across a high wire with only a parasol to keep him steady. With absolutely zero practice and infinitely more chance of death, it was now my turn to try it.
I got the
Oh,
idea
well.
from that picture
Here goes.
in the library. Or in the study or whatever.
Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, oh, well, he's stuck now.
That was a close one. While I may have lost the parasol, I did have one thing on Balancerio. I accomplished my stunt without having to wear a leotard. There was no way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I know no matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position. The drain pipe had twisted and now pointed straight up to the sky, empty of everything but moss. That wasn't going to...
This?
That wasn't going... I couldn't do...
The drain pipe twisted.
The drain pipe...
Pliers?
I needed to think... The face reminded me of a man I used to buy milk from. From the neck up, he looked like an Italian nobleman. From the neck down, he'd wear denim dungarees and nothing else. It probably wasn't the same guy.
Yeah, probably not, man.
I wouldn't say I have many and after hearing about the size of the spiders living in the bayou, I wasn't about to start touching the spider webs with my bare hands.
Alright, dust it off.
Using the feather duster, I began sweeping away the spiders and their webs, from a relatively safe distance. Now that it was free of spiders, I opened the trunk. Searching through the trunk, I found blankets, bedding, tablecloths, and tucked up in the corner, a delicate lace veil.
That's all I needed.
The globe looked more decorative than functional, like... Looking through the telescope, all I could see was a blur. I soon realized why. A telescope without a lens wasn't going to be much use. I didn't... Nope.
I guess that's it. Okay, let's see what happens.
I placed the veil on the dresser. The 5 wedding items were ready. It was time to start up the phonograph. Abigail, if you can hear me, try to come back to your final happy moment. I began to feel a change in the room. The air not quite so still, the shadows not quite so dark, and the bride not quite so distant. I just hoped I'd made a wise decision.
You cannot be allowed to do this. I will stop you. At any cost, I will stop you. I'm free. You came back.
Please don't try to kill me a third time.
Don't worry, Murphy McCallan. I'm not here to do that.
I think I might have caused all of this, but I can explain everything.
I'm afraid to say I think you might be right. But at least there's a chance we can do something to fix it. If only... Oh no. He's coming.
Who's coming?
Rackham, you need to hide. If we're going to fix this, he can't know where you are. Quickly, out on the balcony.
Okay.
Abigail, where is he?
Where is who?
Don't play dumb with me, little girl. I know about your little game on the riverboat. I know that you've brought that mortal into the house. Where is he?
You know, I haven't seen him.
I know you're lying to me, Abigail, but it makes no matter. There's nothing any mortal can do to stop my plans. The wedding will take place tonight, and this time, you're going to say I do.
I'll never marry you, Rackham.
I'm afraid you won't have a choice.
I've broken free of your spell before. I can do it again.
I'm not so sure that's true. The love spell will take hold again, and every minute you spend broken out of it drains you more and more from ever breaking out of it again. Soon the spell will take hold of you forever, and then you will marry me. The Belmore treasure will be mine.
No.
You had your chance, Abigail. You chose that nightmare. And after tonight, you'll never be able to leave it again.
What the fuck? Voodoo.
What a creep.
Is a creep.
Abigail, is it safe?
Of course not, but we don't have the luxury of waiting. Come with me, Murphy. I have a plan. And there are some things you really need to know.
That was part 2. Alright, see what happens now, I guess.
The Grand Hall? Why are we back here?
I suppose you have some questions for me, Murphy McCallan?
Just a few. This trip to Devil's Rock isn't going anything like I planned.
Oh, alright. 1 second. 1 second. Give me a minute.
So, Abigail. May I call you Abigail? Why did you try to kill me? Come to think of it, why did you try to kill me twice? Were you under Rackham's evil spell when you threw me from the balcony and dragged me into the spirit pool?
No, that was me. It took a lot of
Oh.
energy to escape the spell. Those were the only times I've ever managed to do it. But it needed to be done.
So you tried to kill me on purpose?
I wasn't trying to kill you, Murphy. When you came into the house, I knew what you were trying to do. Summoning the ghosts. And in doing that, you'd free Rackham. I was trying to stop you, to save everybody.
I was the threat?
And pulling you into the spirit pool? Once you'd done that damned foolish deed, I knew we needed you in the house to fix it. So I brought you here. I was never trying to kill you.
Oh, I see. I guess we had a slight misunderstanding.
Light. Yes.
What
were those faces I saw through the broken glass?
Those are the faces I've seen every minute of every hour of every day for the last 33 years. Those are his punishment. I don't know how he does it, but it's like he can control your dreams and your nightmares. He can manifest images in your mind that don't exist, no matter how much you want to stop them.
Nightmares? So he's the one that the locals have seen wandering the house.
He was the only one who could, but until now, he could never leave the house, only manifest projections of himself beyond the estate.
Like appearing to Dr. Moray as Aloha?
That's right. Rackham was never a Loa, but he knew Moray would fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. And now look what it's led to.
You're free now. You can stop Rackham.
No, Murphy, Rackham's magic is strong. You may have broken the spell for now, but what he said was true. I don't know how long I can hold out before the curse takes hold of me again, but it will happen. I can already hear them laughing.
What are we going to do?
I have a plan, but I need you to carry it out for me. You need to finish what you started, Murphy. You need to find the treasure of Belmore Manor. Rackham's looking for it too. You'll need to get there first.
What's so important about the treasure?
What do you think the treasure is, Murphy?
$13 million? Unaccounted for and unclaimed?
No, Murphy. The treasure is much more insidious than that.
Insidious?
$13 million is just what my brother spent trying to contain it. Listen carefully. I need you to know something. Do you want to know what the treasure of Belmore Manor really is? My brothers meant the world to me, and I missed them dearly every time they sailed away into the Caribbean. On one fateful voyage, they'd anchored in a lagoon to replenish supplies. There was a man there, so thin and weak he looked like a skeleton. He beckoned them along the beach, led them into a cave, and showed them an unfathomable pile of gold, coins, goblets, jewelry, the riches of 1,000 looted ships, topped by a wooden coffin. That coffin held a treasure more valuable than the rest put together. The skeletal man saw a shell from the beach in the hand of my eldest brother, and offered to make a trade, for he knew that the item within the coffin could not be given away. It could only be bought, or traded, or inherited. The deal done, my brothers loaded up their ship and set sail for the nearest port. But when the dockhands opened the coffin, they fled and refused to return. Inside was a black stone that seemed to glow green from within. The locals knew a legend of a terrifying pirate captain who wielded such a black stone, able to make any who resisted his demands collapse dead before him. But that had been 2 centuries ago. Surely the pirate captain should have been long dead. My brothers put so much into researching the stone, scouring the Caribbean, conducting scientific experiments, meeting experts of the occult. And it all led to one terrible discovery. The coffin stone was a cursed artifact, able to destroy a person's spirit and steal the remaining years of their life for the stone's possessor. That pirate captain, who had ransacked ships by stealing the life of anyone who dared to oppose him, was now cursed to live out every year he stole, withering and weakening without dying. My brothers sealed the stone in a vault beneath Belmore Manor. 3 keys were required to open it. My brothers each took one, vowing never to allow the stone to work its evil power. But one person disagreed. He had seen the stone and knew what it could do. The ship's first officer, Rackham. And now, he'll stop at nothing to get it, murdering my brothers, enslaving me, and killing you.
This isn't quite the treasure I expected to find.
Murphy, the treasure isn't $13 million. All that money went into researching the stone and then sealing it away where no one would find it. This fireplace is the entrance to the vault where it's hidden. You see the keyholes concealed in the mantle? We'll need my brother's keys to open it.
And I guess finding the keys is where I come in?
Okay, well,
What if we just leave it sealed up? Hide the keys so Rackham can never find it?
He will find it. I don't know how long it will take, but eventually he'll find it. And I won't be able to resist the curse for that long. I need you to find those keys tonight, before the wedding.
all right, it can only be traded or bought or inherited. That's why he wants to get married, to inherit it.
How do I even start looking for your brothers?
You need to speak to Madame Planchette. She helped my brothers years ago, and now she might be able to help us, too.
Who's Madame Planchette?
An old friend of the family my brothers brought to our house to help them. Some people call her the Parlor Witch.
Of course it opens now.
What will Rackham do if he gets control of the coffin stone?
Rackham fears the judgment of death more than anything. The stone will allow him to return to flesh and blood and remain here in the mortal realm for as long as he keeps taking people's lives.
He'll keep murdering people?
Exactly. And it's easy to know his first targets. Once he has the stone, there's an entire household of lives right here, ready for him to steal, including yours and mine.
He can steal life from ghosts?
The explosion may have interrupted things, but the spirits here still hold the years of life they're owed. They may never be able to use them, but Rackham will.
This house really needs its wiring looked into.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
the spell. It's coming over me again. Listen, as much as it frightens me to say it, I think Rackham might be right. Everything I do is making it harder for me to resist the spell. I don't know if I'll be able to break out of it again. I need you to do this for me, Murphy.
I will, just tell me what to do.
Madame Planchette will be the first step of 3 journeys you'll need to undertake. 1 for each of my brothers, each finished only by reclaiming their key and placing it in this fireplace.
I won't stop until I've done it, Abigail. I will beat Rackham to the treasure.
For all our sakes, I hope you're right.
And then you can marry me.
I was on my own again, baffled by the situation I'd gotten myself into. The $13 million, the whole reason I traveled to the island and then quit my job, was gone. I had every desire to wait until sunrise and get that taxi back off the island just like I'd planned. Free of magic, free of ghosts, and free of the very real possibility that I'd be joining them. But heck, plans change. And now there was someone I needed to see.
Madame Planchette.
May I help you?
Excuse my intrusion. Abigail Belmore told me to find you. She said you may be able to help me find her brothers.
Murphy McCallan, come in, come in.
How do you know my
Sit
name?
yourself down and let me introduce myself. I am Madame Planchette, psychic medium, soothsayer of the supernatural, forecaster of fortunes. And you're the one who caused all these troubles. Am I right?
Things kinda got away from me.
And now, we need to get them under control. Now, how precisely can I help you?
I just gotta click One of the brothers, I guess?
I need to talk to Abigail's 3 brothers. Can we cast a summoning spell again to speak to their ghosts?
I'm afraid not, Murphy. The ghosts of Belmore Manor could only be summoned because our spirits were trapped here and hadn't moved on to the spirit realm. The Belmore brothers were murdered months before the wedding. Each has long since moved on, however reluctantly. It's very rare for someone to come back from the other side. It can happen, but I don't think there is much chance of that here.
How can we make contact with the 3 brothers?
We need to conduct a seance for each of the brothers, a way to contact them in the spirit realm and learn how and where they were killed. But each spirit is attuned differently. I will need you to gather some objects in order to contact them.
I mean, look, you can see there's the globe. There's some kind of paper. What is that, tea?
What do we need to contact Yardley Belmore?
Yardley was a man of leisure, accustomed to the finer things in life. As his portrait shows, we must read tea leaves to contact him. You must bring me a used teacup.
Used teacup.
What do we need to contact Xavier Belmore?
Xavier was a man of the world, a traveler across the globe. As in his portrait, it is a globe that we will need to contact him, but one made of glass, a crystal ball.
And what about Cecil
What do we
Belmore?
need to contact Cecil Belmore?
Cecil.
Cecil was a man of letters, skilled with the written word. Like the papers you see in his portrait, to contact him, you must bring me a spirit board, a sheet of letters through which Cecil may communicate.
How can I find those seance items when I can't even leave the house? I don't even know what's trapping me here.
That would be Abigail.
Abigail is keeping me trapped in the house?
She was. A last desperate act to keep you here and free her from Rackham's curse. Return to the front doors, Murphy, and they will now open for you. Scour the island, search the manor, and bring those 3 items back to me, and we can begin to locate the 3 brothers.
I know where the globe is.
I'll start looking right away.
Good luck. And hurry. Rackham will soon know what you're trying to do. And unlike the other ghosts here, his powers are no longer confined to the house. Just one more thing before you go. I have something that may help you.
A locket or a necklace.
A necklace? What can I do with this?
Return it to whom it belongs. Now go. You do not have much time, and yet the mysteries
It's
of
a
our entire
skeleton.
island await.
It was time to test what Madame Planchette had told me, and see if I really could leave the house. So it was true. Right now I was living my very own ghost story, with a household of people who needed my help and a villainous phantom who had to be stopped. With Belmore Manor unlocked, the entirety of the house and island were now mine to explore. Somewhere out there were the Belmore brothers' 3 keys. My first task, to gather a crystal ball, a spirit board, and some tea leaves.
I know where the globe is, I think. I know where a globe is. Well, I know 2 are. But I think this is the one I need.
The globe looked more decorative than functional. It was a wooden globe, very
Oh.
clearly decaying from years of
Never mind. It's not it. Maybe the one in the town, in the billiard place. Billiards, or is it billiards? Billiards. Oh, right, I gotta get this dude his necklace.
That didn't work. I needed to think of something. Nope. I needed to think of something.
He's the one that...
It was
What?
a handmade necklace of a wooden compass broken in two.
It's these two. What are you talking about?
That didn't work.
That or it's Abigail.
Abigail's ghost. The minutes left before he married her were falling away like dominoes. The necklace I was carrying exactly matched the one around the neck of the bride's reflection. This must have belonged to the sailor. It was time to reunite it with its other half. As the reflection disappeared back into the mirror, I looked at the dresser and saw that something had been left behind. A small ivory comb.
What do I need this for?
I
What?
didn't think Abigail would mind if I took the comb with me.
A comb?
It was an ivory comb.
Maybe he wants me to trade it for something? Okay, so I guess, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. What is this?
The chalkboard was blank, presumably waiting a decorative welcome for the infernal marriage of an evil phantom to his cursed bride.
Okay, so I need a teacup, a globe, and a freaking Ouija board or whatever. I know there's one here.
Life continued on in Dead Nettle, its citizens oblivious to the supernatural struggle happening on the far side of the island. Even with their predilection for local legend, I doubted they'd believe me if I told them.
Welcome
Maybe
back.
he has a globe, maybe.
Good evening, Mr. Crumb.
How can I help you?
How come you're working so late?
Well, the wife's gone to visit her cousin Winnie for a few days. And if I stayed in my bedroom, I'd just start going loopy.
Have you heard of something called the Coffin Stone? Jasper's eyes grew to double their size with a look of both excitement and fear.
How do you know about that?
I'm starting to think it's real.
I thought you didn't believe my tale about the ghost ship.
I do now.
Then I'm happy to tell you everything I know. Now, don't be telling anyone this, but I've read the captain's log, and the coffin stone was what murdered my great-great-grandfather's crew. Try telling people that a little bit of rock could allow a single pirate to overrun a galleon, and you're laughed at. But that's exactly what he says happened. 86 crew members, all killed by a magic stone. Their souls dragged from their bodies.
Who was wielding the stone?
A pirate called Captain Skelet. Truth be told, he wasn't much of a pirate for the first years of his career on the high seas. But almost overnight, he became the most feared gentleman ever to fly the black flag.
What happened to him?
Nobody knows.
And the stone?
Nobody knows that either. But if you hear anything, do tell me.
Interesting.
I'm looking for 3 keys.
No, unless they're the gem-encrusted keys to a lady's heart, I don't think I can help you. I'm a jeweler, not a locksmith.
I think I'll...
I'm here.
I wonder if down here, that globe is made of glass or if it's a wood one.
Oh, look who's returned.
Good evening, Felix.
Remind me, did you say your name was Captain Knot?
My pseudonym, that's right, for marketing purposes.
Because I've been doing some research in the club archives, and it seems as though we already had a Captain Knot as a member about 10 years ago.
That would be my father, Captain Knot Sr. I'll pass on a hello next time I see him.
42 years as a captain, sailed each of the 7 seas.
That's the one. More at home on the waves.
It says in the records that he's deceased.
Might be harder than expected to pass on that hello, actually.
Drowned, apparently.
A mighty struggle.
While taking a bath.
Mainly a struggle with the plug, really.
Look, I'm on to you, Sonny. When Mr. Perkins gets back tomorrow, we'll be having an investigation. Captain Knot, or not a captain.
And until then?
Enjoy the club.
Why would he still let me in?
Avast, mateys! Shiver me timbers! 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance, me hearties. Yo-ho!
What on earth are you talking about? I think your lighthouse might have lured in a loon, Root.
I thought you were captains. Isn't this how captains talk?
Not outside of Treasure Island, novel. Do you expect us to carry parrots on our shoulders, too?
Yes.
I tried that once in my life, and all I got was excrement down the back of my blazer.
Oh, right.
This globe.
While I was trapped on Devil's Rock, a map of the world wasn't going to be much. A painted globe stood at the top of the stairs. The pinpricks across its surface implied it had either been used to plot out perilous voyages across the ocean waves or served as a replacement dartboard. The trophy was a solid metal sphere in the shape of a billiard ball.
That trophy belongs to, and as I'm club champion.
Alright, let's go out on the balcony. How about that? Why would it let me go here?
Empty of flowers, I could see that the window box was securely attached to the club's masonry.
Okay.
It was an ornate iron window box. Unlike the others, this one had no flowers in it. I needed to think. Empty of flowers, I could see that the window box was
Okay, there's something in there, I guess. This dude is still down there fishing.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I didn't think I'd be seeing you again, Mac. I thought you'd be swimming back to the mainland. Or, well, swimming with the fishes. How's the auditing going?
Well, I quit my job.
You quit? I thought that was the whole reason you were here in the first place.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Why you doing this, Mac? Don't you have a family you need to get back to? Away from the ghost stories?
The hell? I was found.
I don't have any family. I never have. I was found.
Found?
As a baby, I was left on the doorstep of an orphanage with just a blanket and a piece of paper with my name on it. Growing up, I always felt alone, like I was missing someone who loved me. The last orphanage I was in was above a bookstore called Eerie Echoes, and I used to pick up the dime novels that got thrown out at the end of each month. My favorites were always the scary ones.
Why did you like the scary stories so much?
I felt like if I could read the scariest story I could find, it would make my life at the time seem a little less scary by comparison.
That's heartbreaking, Mac.
But that's why I'm still here. I always wanted to be in one of those stories, and now I am. I don't have much of a past, but this is a chance to make myself a future.
Well, hope you find what you're searching for. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Still fishing.
Still fishing?
You won't believe this, Mac. Squibb's record was ruled invalid. He was overheard down at Spinelli's bar boasting about how he put ball bearings inside the Pencosa to make it heavier. Can you believe the nerve of some people?
The despicable things they'll do.
It means I'm right behind you, buddy. Just one lucky catch, and I'll be bumping you down to second place.
Is that a grill you've got there, Ned?
14 hours out here will give anyone an appetite. I'm not giving up just yet, but it'll be supper time soon. You're welcome to join me.
Do you remember the Belmore Trading Company ever unloading a coffin at these docks?
You know, now that you mention it, it does ring a bell. Yeah, back when I first started out, the Belmore's flagship, the SS Mysterium, came back into port a few days late, and Mr. Rackham rustled up a bunch of us roustabouts to help unload it, way earlier than we usually be out. Yeah, I remember that morning. Almost as much as the bonus pay we got for the early hours.
Did you find out what was in it?
I don't think we paid it much mind. It was rare, but people did die at sea back in those days. Although saying that, they'd usually be buried at sea too. I don't remember any fanfare about it, but it must have been someone important in there.
Or something. Do you miss working on the docks?
I wouldn't give up fishing for it, but I have good memories of those times. Good, honest teamwork. Working outdoors, singing shanties, and swapping stories. Though to be honest, some of the tales they tell may have been a little exaggerated.
I think I might know what happened at Belmore Manor on the night of the disappearance.
I've told you, Mac. I don't want to hear no more about it.
But I think I know who the Phantom is.
Murphy, don't even say the name. I've seen that aberration once, and that was enough. I saw those faces laughing at me every night for months. I won't go through that again.
Ned's fear was real. I can only imagine what 3 decades of those faces would do to a person.
Catch you later, Ned.
Catch you later, Ned.
See you around, Mac.
Oh, let's save it again. Okay, you know what? We'll have to continue this tomorrow. So we're on part 3. But yeah, so that's gonna be it. But I will see you tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.